Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video. Who will Cyrus kill next on General Hospital? It was another short week on General Hospital, what with the New Year's holiday. Several fans called out the fact that we never saw or heard whether Michael actually got to visit with his kids Christmas morning. The 25th in Port Charles came and went with zero mention. And it seems New Year's did as well, as Willow and Drew are already in DC for his swearing in. Let's just dive into what happened. As I've mentioned a few times, Lulu has been running hot and cold with viewers, and this week was another round of icy cold Lulu. Her reunion with Charlotte didn't go as planned, but blaming Dante and verbally berating him for ruining her attempt to get Charlotte back was over the top. Valentin wasn't going to let Lulu take Charlotte in the first place, and she was delusional to think so. Yes, Lulu is delulu. I loved everything Dante had to say to Lulu in Friday's episode, from her putting Charlotte in danger as well as herself, to not caring about Rocco, her family, or the sacrifice Sam made so that she could live. Lulu was spitting in the face of what she does have for what she doesn't. Thank you, Dante. Perhaps now, Lulu will change her attitude a bit. One thing I will give Lulu credit for is that she was on point when she told Valentin to think about what would happen when he was shot at, and what if Charlotte was there when it happened. Well, it happened. Also, Valentin pointing out that Charlotte was no safer in Port Charles and telling Lulu about Anna shooting Charlotte was a ridiculous comparison. The only reason Charlotte got shot was because Victor turned her into a little psycho-stalker. So it was her association with Valentin and Victor that was at the root of that, not Port Charles. I like that Valentin took Lulu's words to heart that what he was doing to Charlotte was unfair, and that he gave Charlotte a choice to go home to her mother. However, we all knew she wouldn't abandon her precious papa. I believe Lulu's words will stick with Valentin, that it's their job as parents to do what is best for Charlotte, who is still a kid, and that Valentin will send Charlotte home in the end. Back in Port Charles, we know that Brennan sent Colette to take out Valentin, but so far nobody else does. As for Brennan, Anna was busy tasing the WSB agent and ordering him never to speak to Emma again. What the hell was that about? Anna is a certifiable mess. What with this, and almost letting Jason beat Martin into telling them what he knew about Valentin's whereabouts. She should make an appointment with Kevin to discuss her many issues. So Sonny's holiday indigestion last week, as we all knew, was much more than too much lasagna. Fortunately, Isaiah was around to save the day after the mobster collapsed from chest pains in the gym. But stubborn Sonny refused to get checked out at General Hospital. That might have been a wise move, because Cyrus is running around there injecting people with Digitalis. However, it's a safe bet that's where this storyline is headed, with Sonny on Cyrus' radar. When word gets out about Sonny's heart condition, Cyrus likely won't be able to stop himself from taking advantage of the opportunity to off his nemesis. Portia and Terry also revealed to Elizabeth that a sick, elderly patient of hers may also have been an early victim of the Digitalis killer. So what, does Cyrus now see himself as some angel of mercy? Sonny noted to Isaiah that one of the reasons he didn't want to go to General Hospital, and that he wanted Isaiah to keep this on the down low, was because, in his line of work, weak men become targets. This got me thinking this might be how Michael goes out. Perhaps he's caught in an attack meant for Sonny. Indeed, some spoilers were accidentally revealed today, suggesting this may be what happens. Of course, it's still pure speculation. There seemed to be a bit of foreshadowing that Sonny could consider leaving the mob, what with his heart issues and his discussion with Alexis about Christina's safety running one of his businesses. Alexis noted it wasn't as if she could ask him to leave the mafia for their daughter's sake. So it wasn't too much of a surprise when Sonny suggested to Jason that he hand the business over to him when the time came. What was a shock was Jason saying no. Good for Jason for doing what is right by Danny, telling Sonny he's the only parent his son has left, and he can't bring that danger into their lives. Sasha told Michael the truth about the baby, but him agreeing to be a hands-off, distant dad just isn't in character. He would never walk away from a child of his unless, perhaps, it was the only thing that would keep that child safe and alive from enemies. It's just another questionable bit of rewriting of a character's personality. Michael convincing Sasha to stay in Port Charles was a bit more like him, as he could at least see his child from time to time. However, they're both fooling one another if they think they can pull this off. Of course, we know they don't have to, and Michael is on his way out. When all is said and done, will Sasha keep his secret after he's gone or tell people who her baby daddy is? That kid has a lot of ELQ shares coming their way. Should Sasha ever want to go there? Drew pushing Willow not only to come see him be sworn into office, but to bring Wiley along was nauseating. But hey, at least they kept that off screen, so we only had to hear about their trip, not see it. Also, since when is Wiley so important to Drew? And who took care of Amelia while Mommy ran off and had fun with Congressman Quartermain? With Michael's upcoming exit, it feels like we are going to be forced to watch Drew step up and be a daddy to Michael's kids. Someone make it stop. As I noted in previous columns, Nana could end this by telling Willow the truth, that she had been sleeping with Drew all while he was making goo-goo eyes at her daughter. Even Curtis, who deduced this, told Nina that telling Willow now would save a lot of pain down the road. Of course, this is Nina, and she likely won't listen to Curtis. Michael's exit will probably be her reason for rationalizing. Now is not the time. One thing I'll say is that right now would be a great opportunity to bring Nina and Carly together to work on keeping Drew and Willow apart. Hey, stranger things have happened. Who would have thought Ava and Nana would become besties? That's my thoughts and opinions on this short week of General Hospital. As always, leave yours in the comments and have a happy new year.